Walker, and today we're going to look at how you can use a food saver, which you guys know I'm an absolute infatuation with my food saver. How can I use that to remove the oxygen from open containers where I use powdered eggs and powdered butter? I still want them to have long-term shelf life, and so I decided to investigate, and then I tried the experiment of taking the air out of powdered products using my food saver and jars.
Now we're going to be using our fancy food saver here, and we're going to try to do some powdered things. We're going to start out with powdered butter.
And make sure that when you buy the jars, and we're going to do the small one, they have to be a wide mouth jars, because the sealer over here that we're going to be using is a wide mouth jar sealer, and that's a thing you have to buy separately from the machine.
Fill this up.
We opened these two containers and did a show on what these products tasted like, how to actually apply it to food and recipes, which you can check out on one of our other shows, because I feel that having some of these things on hand is a great prepping thing to do, because there's no refrigeration, and it really does. It's butter. It's 100% butter.
Now, because this is a powder, we want to protect our machine. And to do that, there's a little hole here. We're going to use a coffee filter, or you can use a paper towel, something over the edge to cover it. Now, this is a little bit big. You need something that'll go underneath this gasket. This gasket is what's going to make the seal so that you can suck it clean. So I'm going to cut the gasket, this down, so that it'll go in the gasket. There, so I made a little piece, and I have a piece of filter here. And there it is. I just stick it right down in there. And that will protect the filter from any powder getting up into your machine.
Okay.
So that's ready to go. Now I take a lid, put it over the top.
And again, these are wide mouth jars, and that's a vacuum sealer, wide mouth only, and you have to buy that separately.
Okay. And then all you do is your power's on, and then you hit accessory. Totally automatic. Now it's completed. We can pull this top off. Notice no powder actually went in there. There's a little bit around the edge here, but most of it still didn't come out.
And you can see the indentation is there.
And the indentation's there.
It's sealed.
It's sealed, and it's ready to go. Now you've got air out of there, which will destroy it. And now you're ready for some long-term storage of your powdered substance. In this case, it's powdered butter.
Okay.
All right, now we're going to do eggs. Same process.
We've just chosen to do smaller jars, even though they would have fit in the bigger jars, because you don't really need to use copious amounts of the butter and the eggs, usually in one sitting.
The lid on. And then your little food saver item here goes on to make the seal. And then you hit, the power is on, you hit accessories.
Ta-da! I love this machine.
This is really cool, and you can see it's in there, nice seal, it's holding on good. We put the lip on for extra protection on the seal. And we're good to go. Okay, now we're going to label our items. I love the glass. You can see what's in there should you lose your thing. So first we're going to do the eggs. So these are cute little labels that Deb made up.
You use chalk and you write in what you want.
Right.
And we want to make sure you date your product too, so.
Nice little, look at that, just grabs right on there.
Awesome.
But I can't touch the chalk or it makes a mess. There we go.
So that's how you store powdered goods. Make sure you do what my husband was showing you with that coffee filter, but you can just do all kinds of powdered goods. Coffee grounds, if you've already got it ground up, you can store that. Sugar, anything powdered, flours, anything you want to do.
And you could also use, say, masking tape or duct tape or anything, because you can't really write on that. And you don't want to write on the lids because you want to be
Reuse
reusing
the
the
lids.
lids. So on the side, you don't have to use these fancy ones. They're just cute. But that's all you need is a little something to let you know what's in there.
Okay.
It gives you the date and the type.
That is cool. So we got a little bit of eggs and butter going on there. Whoop, whoop.